Well, hello there and welcome, fans, to another episode of 162 Times, your daily baseball recap and preview show. I'm your host, Daniel Turner. Great to be with you. Monday night, Ottawa. Only 4 games on the roster for Major League Baseball this evening. Thinking about Mike Blowers, longtime color commentary man for the television broadcast of the Seattle Mariners. Hasn't been on the broadcast for a few weeks. Angie Mentick and Ryan Rowland-Smith filling in alongside Dave Sims or Aaron Goldschmidt. Quite well. Angie better than Ryan, let's be real here. Angie's far better at it than Ryan Rowland-Smith is. But I'm wondering where Blow is. Where's Mike? Where's Blower Power? I want Mike back. Also, the Oakland Athletics are playing their final ever game at the Oakland Coliseum, and they're doing so against the Texas Rangers on Thursday, and then they go to Seattle and play their final series as the Oakland A's against Seattle. So thinking a little bit about Ricky Henderson and Dennis Eckersley and Jose Canseco and Dave Stewart, Miguel Tejada, Tim Hudson, Barry Zito and the 12-6 curveball, Moneyball, Scott Hatteberg, Eric Chavez, Jason Giambi, Jason Isringhausen, Jermaine Dye, Josh Donaldson. Some good teams there in Oakland. Some good baseball played in Oakland. In that gigantic Coliseum, occasionally featuring, the gridiron paint on the outfield if the Raiders had been there the night before, etc., etc. All right, regular butt show to do for you today, though. So we've got Sunday's action, including a game from the Mariners and the Rangers to bring you, and then we're teeing up the all-important penultimate series of the Mariners season. They go to the worst place on earth, Houston, Texas, and Minute Maid Park, a.k.a. Baby's First Ballpark, to play the stupid Astros for 3 stupid games in stupid Houston to have a huge impact on their season. 6 games to go. Mariners are 2 games out of the wild card. We'll talk about that in a second. First things first, last night's match. Sadly, very sadly, the Mariners were walked off 6-5 by the Texas Rangers. 74 and 82 go the Rangers, third in the West. Mariners dropped to 80 and 76, second in the AL West. 8 hits for the Mariners, 5 runs, 10 hits for the Rangers, 6 runs, and 2 errors. Kirby Yates got the win, 7-2, 1.21 ERA. Andres Munoz took the loss, 3-7 now, 2.16 on the ERA. Pitchers, Brian Wu, 6 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, 1 walk, 4 Ks, and a homer, 3.02 on the season. Andrew Heaney, 5 2/3, 7 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 1 walk, 4 Ks, and a homer, 3.98 ERA on the season for Texas. Neither of them involved in the decision. JT Chargois, as they say on American television. I prefer to pronounce it Chargois. Blown save, second blown save of the year. 1 inning pitched, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned, 1 walk, 1 K, 1 homer, 2.31 on the season. Yep. Trent Thornton pitched an inning with 2 Ks, and Munoz got through 2/3 of an inning, giving up 2 hits, the winning run, and a strikeout. 8 strikeouts overall for Mariner pitching, 7 strikeouts overall for Ranger pitching. It was Matt Festa, David Robertson, and Kirby Yates out of the bullpen. Only 1 hit and 1 run between them. The run was given to Festa, but it was unearned. A good night, sort of, for Mariner hitting, 8 hits, but let's review the scoring and then we'll move on. So Dylan Moore got it started with a single in the top of the second that scored Justin Turner, made it 1-0. Top 3, Cal Raleigh, 31st of the year, 1 more run on the board, 2-0 Seattle after 3. Top of 6, Victor Robles singled in Jorge Polanco and Dylan Moore, 4-0. It's over at this point, right? Then, on the same play, sort of, same inning, Robles steals second. Then Festa tries to pick him off, throws it into center field. Victor hustles down to third in his beautiful running style. The throw to third is way offline. It gets away from the third baseman. He comes all the way in to score. 5-0 Seattle. Really should be over. Bottom of 6, though, Josh Smith got one back with a single that allowed Leody Taveras to score 5-1. Then Wyatt Langford, 3-run homer, 13th of the year, scored Semien and Smith 5-4, made it close. And then Leody Taveras off Chagua in the 7th, his 12th of the year, tied the game, and it was a walk-off single by Marcus Semien to score Leody Taveras, who also had hit in that inning to get on base. Taveras with 3 for 4 with 3 runs and an RBI. Just a brutal way to lose a game that you should win. And it kind of killed the mojo that I had been feeling in terms of the Mariners' offense. I thought they had moved into indestructible Mariner land, which they've been able to achieve for a couple 2 to 3 week periods in recent memory. But last night the music stopped, so that was a bit brutal. All right, now, how did that affect things? So, out-of-town scoreboard. Pirates over the Reds 2-0. Stupid Tigers beat the Orioles 4-3, so they're 82-74. They are now in a wild card spot, as we'll see soon. The Rays go to 78-78, 4-3 win over the Blue Jays. Braves beat the Marlins 5-4. Angels did everyone a favor by beating the Astros 9-8. Theoretically leaves the possibility of the Mariners winning the division open. The Giants beat the Royals, so the Royals are now tied with the Tigers for the final wild card spot, 82-74, with a 2-0 win. Thanks, Giants. Brewers over the D-backs, 10-9. Cards over the Guards, 2-1. Cubs over the Nats, 5-0. Yankees over the Athletics, 7-4. Dodgers over the Rockies, 6-5. Padres over the White Sox, 4-2. That was the 120th loss of the season for the White Sox, tying them with the 1962 Mets for the worst record in modern history. The 1899 Cleveland Spiders finished the season with a 20-134 record, if you were wondering what the all-time crapometer was. Mets over the Phils 2-1. Red Sox then did everyone a favor, in Marinerland at least, by beating the Twins twice. So 8-1 in Game 1, and then in the makeup of the rainout, 9-3. So the Twins now sit, and we will bring that to you right now. The Twins sit a game out of the wild card. Yeah, that's correct. We're going to go to the wild card standings. The Twins sit a game out of the wild card behind Kansas City and Detroit, who are both at 74 and 82. Twins at 75 and 81, or 81 and 75, pardon, and the Mariners are at 80 and 76. So 2 games back of the Royals and Tigers and 1 game back of the Twins. So well within striking range. Divisionally, the Mariners are still 5 games back of the Astros, meaning an Astros win tonight would seal their division victory, and it's all but likely. Now, before we get to that horrible possibility, we have to talk about tonight's game. So, the Seattle Mariners are traveling to Houston, Texas, the worst place in the world, and it'll be a matchup between Hunter Brown, sterling pitcher for the Astros, going up against Bryce Big Tex Miller. So Hunter Brown, the 26-year-old from Detroit, 11-8 this season, 3.52 ERA, 31 games, 30 starts, 166 innings pitched, 173 strikeouts, 1.228 whip. He's been lights out over his last 7, 2.09 and a .98 whip. He'll be going up against Brycey Big Tex Miller with the good hair and the cool swagger, who's been outstanding of late, the best Mariners pitcher of late. The Mount Pleasant, Texas native is also 11-8 with a 3.04 ERA, 31 starts, 174 innings pitched, 166 strikeouts, and a .98 whip on the season. Last 7 games, 2-1, 2.06, .97 whip. So even better than Brown. So this should be a dandy pitching matchup as I channel my inner Bob Cole. Behind Bryce for defense, the Mariners are rolling out Victor Robles in right, Julio Rodriguez in center, Cal Raleigh catching, Arozarena in left, Raley at first, Turner at DH, Polanco at second, Crawford at short, Rojas at third. That's their best lineup. They're healthy. Let's go. The Astros, it'll be Altuve at second, Tucker in right, Bregman at third, Diaz at catcher, Singleton DHing, Caratini at first, Pena at short, Hayward in left, and Myers in center. Should be a really good game. I bet it'll be close. Let's go, Mariners. Get some runs, boys. Let's go. Let's make the playoffs here. All right. Talk to you later.